Hey, welcome to another episode of Exploring Appalachia, part of our Whitesburg series. We are getting ready to go into the Kentucky Mist Distillery here in downtown Whitesburg, a Moonshine distillery they have here.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm getting excited about checking that out, trying maybe a couple of their local spirits and seeing what all's going on in there.
You can sure smell it out here, man.
Yeah, you can smell that corn liquor.
Corn liquor.
Yeah, you can see the stills and stuff from the outside window here, and hopefully it's going to be a pretty cool experience. Yeah, let's check it out.
Let's do it.
It's full of apple pie flavor. I mean, it's like eating Philly.
You heard it right here. You getting ready to hook us up to try some apple pie moonshine. Man.
Cheers, gentlemen.
It smells so good.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that smells like an apple pie.
Oh, that's really good. It's so smooth.
Yes.
It's so
Yeah,
smooth.
it's number one
Oh,
bestseller.
almost like cinnamon after.
Absolutely,
there. Yeah.
absolutely.
Really good.
Number 2 is blackberry, moving up in proof, so we're going from 50 to 80.
Okay.
This is our second bestseller. All these flavors, all natural, no artificial colors, no artificial flavors. This is fruit infused. They soak in a tank with bags of fruit for a week.
This is blackberry, right?
Blackberry moonshine.
Yeah,
Definitely,
a little more kick.
Got a bite. Yeah,
yeah.
it's got a
But
little
it's
bite, a
good.
little heat to it. Right.
It's good.
A little bit more alcohol forward, but
Yes,
still
sir.
very good.
Yeah.
And then usually after we get those two in, I like to go to corn mist to clean that palate.
Yeah.
Get you fresh for something else. So this is 100 proof corn mist. We won two medals, Best American Moonshine.
That's awesome.
And this is not going to be what you think. You're expecting a lot of heat and a lot of burn. You won't get that. You're going to get sweetness and you're going to get full corn flavor.
Awesome. Here we go. Corn whiskey.
Classic.
Oh man.
Classic
Wow.
moonshine.
It's
Classic
so
moonshine.
smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said,
normally-
usually it's like, whoa.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
corn liquor drink, and it's
Yeah, everybody
More
thinks it's
burn
going to
than
burn you
flavor.
up. It don't do that.
this one actually has more flavor
It's
than
very
burn.
good.
It really
So,
does.
From
That's
here we go a
impressive.
few different
That's
routes. We got the bourbon, O. Henry, or we can try one of the vodkas. Depends on what kind of meal you all are.
I'm intrigued by the vodka, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
try the
definitely.
cranberry.
Gonna have to try the
Right,
Henry.
yeah.
Okay, so let's do both. So this cranberry vodka. This is my favorite thing on our shelf.
Yeah, and you saw the footage we had there bottling some of that over
Actually, I'll tell you what. Instead of trying out this bottle, let's get it out of the bottle.
there. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah, gonna get that fresh right off the line.
you can't.
Fresh thing.
This is the latest run of cranberry. I think it's our best yet.
Oh, wow.
Close up there. All right, fresh cranberry vodka.
It's good.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't like vodka.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah,
not a cranberry fan. I don't like cranberry juice or anything, but I love that vodka.
Yeah, man, that
And
really
last but
works.
not least, we'll move to the O. Henry.
All right.
90 proof, aged corn whiskey, 2 years in a new barrel.
All right.
Nice.
We don't really call it a bourbon, but very close to a bourbon. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very smooth. Very,
It
very
is.
smooth.
It's extremely smooth.
Yes.
Everything, man.
Yeah.
Everything. You're
Right.
as smooth as
I just
can be.
asked people what their favorite color is.
Very cool, man. Well,
All right, well, we're gonna make some decisions here on
Yeah.
how we're gonna progress from this point, which route we want to go.
shout out to what's your name?
Dakota is my name.
Dakota right
Yes,
here,
pleasure.
hooking us up. We're going to see what we want to take home with us and what else we can do, but we'll be right back.
All right, we're reading some of the stuff they have hanging on the walls here. This talks about how, the first interesting thing is, it says Colin Fultz, who is the owner here, the picture above the bar is his grandfather, Harry Holbrook, a Sawdust Junction broker who also made moonshine. So that's pretty cool seeing, the old-timey moonshiners from around the area passing down to the newer generation. This article also talks about how apparently the University of Kentucky had claimed that they had trademark on the word Kentucky for
Whoa.
use on shirts and hats and merchandise, and they actually sued here to try to stop them from using Kentucky in their merchandise. But yeah, it was called the stupidest thing I've ever heard, said Reese Maggard of Making. I assume that Kentucky, the University of Kentucky, did not win, as there's plenty of Kentucky merchandise around here. But this thing down there below, it's talking about how before the distillery was here, from 1922 to 1946 in this area spot we're in, Hiva, Kentucky, Virginia, Motor Company, Inc., which sold Buick, Pontiac, International Truck, and Goodyear tires. All right, here you can see them actually bottling some of their spirits here. It's pretty cool. Just filling the bottles up, and down there you can see the finished bottles. For the actual distillery back here from the owner.
Yep, I'm the owner. My name's Colin Fultz.
And the master distiller here, I guess, as well?
Well, I'm the head distiller. I'm always improving every day. I'm trying to find something.
It's pretty masterful to me.
Yeah, everything is delicious.
Yeah,
So you're doing
very,
good.
very
I'm
good.
glad you liked it. So we have this distillery, and we have 3 others,
Oh, wow.
and everything's made here and sold in bonds at those distilleries. Right now, we're preparing for another load to go to South Carolina,
Oh, cool.
and that's what we're trying to get ahead to be able to do right now. We have a distributor in Texas, so it might look like we got a lot of stuff, but we have to keep certain amounts in case they call.
Right,
you know?
yeah.
So really, even though it looks like we got a lot, we really don't got a lot.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think that here in Whitesburg, Kentucky, they're making moonshine, and people in Texas are drinking it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You know,
Yeah.
you don't think about that too often. Something from these little mountain towns going out all over the country there.
So cool.
So the stores in Myrtle Beach are really good for us, and it gives us a way. Before we had distributors, we had to have some way to get our stuff out there, and that's how the stores came about. So now we sell right out of our stores just like this in Broadway at the Beach in Myrtle Beach,
Oh,
and Barefoot Landing in North Myrtle Beach, and then we have a store in Orange Beach, Alabama.
Cool.
That's so cool.
So we start out with making our mash, and we'll do that in these tanks. We'll make our mash first, and depending on what it is, we actually make our vodka out of sugar cane.
Okay.
So we make a sugar cane mash, and we distill it above 190 proof. And we've actually doubled our production since January.
Oh, wow.
So we're trying to keep up.
Yeah, staying busy.
I'd say.
It's hard to keep up because right now it's hard to get bottles.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard for us to get what we need. So yesterday, a few days ago, they were bottling this cranberry, ran out of bottles, and these just came in yesterday. So these four pallets are new, fresh bottles that just came in. So we was trying to get up. We have of the moonshine bottles, we have none.
Oh, my.
We actually had to go into a new little bottle, just temporary, till we can get our other bottles back.
It's so hard to get anything right now. I own a printing shop that does shirt stuff, and we have such a hard time getting shirts,
It's
anything
hard to
right
get
now.
anything. I mean,
Materials.
we can't get anything.
It's crazy.
Normally, all of our bottles are made in the U.S., and we've had to start buying from China and everywhere to be able to keep up and stop what we're doing. You guys want to come up here? I'll show you mine.
Sweet.
Oh, wow.
So this is one that's finished. This is the corn mash that's finished.
That's so cool.
Oh, wow.
So it looks a little bad around the rim, but pay that no mind. It's really clean.
Oh, yeah.
This one was just put on today. This one was put on today. So these two are fresh ones put on. This one's a corn, and this was put on yesterday.
Okay, so you can kind of see.
So you can see this corn is really working.
That's awesome.
But it's hot right now. It's going to heat up between now and the next day or so, and then all this will stop, and it'll be like that, and all the corn will fall down.
Cool.
It's all the gases and stuff in it right now
Yeah.
that's holding it up in there.
Yeah.
This is another one that's finished. This is
cool.
this is one of our mist tanks, and this will be run tomorrow.
Oh, no.
So they'll run, and we run one of these tanks. We run 2 runs a day.
Oh, wow.
So we run one of these tanks today. They're just finishing the second run right now, and those are the tails and stuff that come off.
Oh, okay.
And how long does the whole process take to get from beginning to end?
Okay, so it takes about 6 days to 8 days to ferment.
Yeah.
And then it'll take us a day to distill one of these. We produce, out of here, we produce about 40 gallons of liquor a day.
Oh, wow.
And that is, we produce about 40 gallons of moonshine or vodka, whatever we want to make. And we produce about 9 gallons of whiskey a day.
Oh, okay.
So, but we've actually just lately added another tank in. So there's another tank here. So we're trying to get to where we can do 3 corns. That'd be 2 runs on that still and 2 runs on the big still every day. So we're wanting to try to double that production size of that still.
That's awesome.
But we've not yet. So, but we're working.
These stills are really high tech looking. You know, when a lot of people think of moonshine, they think like popcorn something sitting up in the backwoods with
I mean, look
an
at this
old
thing.
barrel and a
Well-
pigtail. But I guess it's all the same mechanism. It's just
Well, this is actually a reflux still. So each time that you see a sight glass in here, and that's the reason we got it 12 times distilled, is because it's vodka. So we're making a real clean vodka. The only thing we're doing right now is running tails. If we were running the best part of our run, the hydrometer, you wouldn't even hardly see it. We'll be above 110 proof. So, each time that you see a sight glass, there's a plate under it, and it's a perforated plate. So the more times that we can turn alcohol from a steam to a liquid, the cleaner we can make it.
okay.
So we're making it really clean till it gets to the top.
Right.
So it's going in and it's going up to the top, and the little one in the middle, the silver one, is a condenser. So we'll keep that ice cold. So the more water we put to it, the colder it is.
Okay.
So if we put less water to it, we let it heat up and we can collect. If we want to keep it cleaner, we keep it cold and we won't let the vapor cross.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Down here at the end, you see the long stainless tube.
Yeah.
That's a shotgun condenser. So it just pulls it down. And then the bottom part is the final condenser, where the 2 handles are, and that determines where we put the water.
Okay.
So it's neat.
Very neat. A whole lot of heating and cooling, I guess.
It's a lot, and then we control all of our stuff with it's run off electric.
Yeah.
So we can control how much heat we put to it. So it's going to be a combination of heat and water and adjusting that to get the proof that we want out of it.
Okay, it definitely seems like y'all got it down pat at this point because everything is right. Amazing.
Well, I appreciate it. We're always trying to improve.
Right.
We actually got, I might be able to let you look in this tank right here.
Oh, wow.
So this is blackberry that we put on today.
Yeah.
And if you look right here in the corner, you'll see a little white something.
Yeah.
So we actually have bags of blackberries. So this tank consists of 500 pounds of blackberries and 100 gallon of moonshine.
Right.
So that's and it's going to take
Now
us
that's a
about
party.
week. So it's going to take about a week.
Yeah,
for
that's awesome.
this to be where it needs to be.
That's awesome.
But so all of our stuff is made with real fruit. We don't use artificial flavors, and so it kind of makes us a little bit different than everybody else.
And you can tell it comes out in your product.
Yeah.
It
So
truly
So I
does.
think of it as every time that you taste something, you get a little burn from the moonshine, then it's like you got a mouthful of the fruit.
It really
so
is.
usually whatever fruit you like,
Yeah.
it's usually what kind of vodka or moonshine that you
Right.
like.
Well, thank you so much for showing us all this. This
All
has been
right.
so awesome. And a lot of stuff I never knew about the liquor making business to learn today. It's really cool to get to come here and behind the scenes here at Kentucky Mist in Whitesburg, Kentucky. Oh, whoa. That was incredibly informative
Yeah.
and awesome. That's something you don't get to do every day.
Oh man, that was so cool seeing the the whole process, beginning to end, basically.
Yeah. Getting to talk with the guy who started the place, who's, you know, as we read in that article in there, his grandfather used to be a grocer and a moonshiner.
Yeah.
Carrying on that family tradition. That's pretty awesome.
Really cool. And they're all over the country with this liquor now, and it was good. I mean,
Yeah,
man,
good.
cool stuff here. Kentucky Mist Distillery. Check them out, or find them near you, at least in a few spots.
Yeah, if you're in the Myrtle Beach area, they said they had 2 stores, one at Barefoot Landing, one at Broadway.
Yeah.
And so if you're down at Myrtle Beach, stop by one of their stores. Come from right here in Whitesburg, Kentucky. You may get some of the stuff we watch get bottled.
It's possible.
But yeah, it was awesome. Really good time. Thanks for tuning in.
Really cool. Yeah, be sure to subscribe, keep up with us here on the Arson Brothers Network, and check us out on social media, Arson Brothers Entertainment.
Yeah, make sure you follow the rest of our Whitesburg series. We'll have a couple videos from our trip here to Whitesburg, and so yeah, check out everything we've filmed. It's been an awesome city, awesome time.